Popular interstate exits, meaning the busiest in East Tennessee, could soon become even busier.
Big changes are coming to exit 407 in Sevier County on both sides of the interstate. We have team coverage for you. Jared Austin is looking at the future of the Smokies Stadium after the team leaves for downtown Knoxville.
Sevier County Bureau Chief Kyle Granger there with an exclusive look at another project just across the interstate called Gateway to Adventure. Kyle, you got an exclusive look at the park. What'd you learn?
Well, we learned that they have hired experts from Los Angeles in the theme park industry to create the Smoky Gap District, and they've partnered with an award-winning storytelling theme park in France to create this whole experience at the 407. Construction is underway on the new hotel to anchor the 407. Now new renderings of what the 407 will look like are released as developers start to close in on lease agreements.
Humbling at times because you've got such a confluence of forces between the EBCI, Gadua, this property, the city, the county, Puy-de-Fou. There's a lot of stakeholders all coming together.
Smoky Gap will have an Americana theme centered around Main Street with attractions, restaurants, retail stores, and even a large clock tower. It's all set to open in the next 2 years.
We're borrowing really from a cruise ship mentality where we have a complimentary program that members of your family can go and engage with an attraction that suits them, and then there's going to be these unifying moments that everyone will get something out of.
For Sevierville, this is huge for the economy. With 32,000 cars a day already pulling into the Buc-ee's, they've already seen a change.
Changes the economy of the city of Sevierville, obviously, with Buc-ee's, the new development coming in out there, possibly the Puy-de-Fou 407 Adventure, and the maybe the Sports Illustrated resort coming in out there.
What will be the anchor point of the 407 will be a 45,000 square foot immersive walkthrough experience, telling the story of the Cherokee Indians, created by a French theme park and called the Cherokee Rose.
It'll have a visually striking, over-the-top facade that will compel everyone that's coming up the hill to look to the right and go, what is that? So a couple of notes from today. The 408 interchange, that design plan is in the hands of the federal government right now. The group did say today that they do not currently have specific plans for what will happen on the other side of the interstate. That about 120 acres behind Smoky Stadium. They're waiting to find out what happens to the stadium and what the city and the county plan to do with that. As for workers coming here, they say phase 2 will include employee housing for the folks who will be working out here on this property. Reporting live in Sevierville, I'm Kyle Granger. Back to you.
All right, Kyle, thanks. And Jared Austin also joining us from Smoky Stadium. Jared, in a couple of years, it could become a concert venue.
Yeah, they're actually setting up for a big concert right now. The Oliver Anthony concert is happening tomorrow. Again, something we could see continue through 2025 once the Smokies have moved out of here. Now, we did ask Sevier County officials how many concert venues are there in the area. They say there's really only 3 medium-sized ones and some smaller theaters. Really nothing like this that'll hold nearly 10,000 people, a record number at Smoky Stadium. Now, there's plenty of options on the table. Sevier County officials say there's businesses for entertainment, sports, realty, all inquiring about what they want to see come here. But again, the city and county own this. They could basically say, we're going to take this and develop it ourselves. That's why they're waiting so long to see what they want to do with this great location.
The location is just incredible. It's easy in, easy out, for ball games, for concerts, even for a concert artist. It's been attractive from a routing standpoint.
Now, the stadium is relatively new. It was built in 1999, and about 5 years later, that's when they started welcoming concerts here. As for the Tennessee Smokies, once they move out in 2025, they're not going to have any say at all when it comes to this because they did lease it from the city and county. They're going to take full ownership of it all, and they'll be the deciding factor of what comes here in a couple years.
Jared, wondering if tomorrow night's turnout, how many people show up for that concert, will have a role in anything for the future? What do you think?
Yeah, they didn't say that they want to really look into that. They said they're just going to keep all those options open. They enjoy having this many people out here, but they want to keep that wide range of options open for them.
All right, Jared, Kyle, thank you both. Just into our news.